Hey, how are you doing today? Good. Okay, so you're in for an eye exam, is that correct? Okay, awesome. Now, before we get started, just want to make sure you're comfortable and at ease. Good. Yeah, no, you can just stay seated for the entirety of the exam. Not too much strenuous activity for you. If you're ready, then I'm just going to start by asking you some questions. Is that okay with you? Okay. First, your name. Okay. Yeah, we just ask this kind of confirmation. We've had things happen in the past where patients get mixed up, and we just ask to be safe. Okay. And can I ask you if you are wearing any contacts or have any prescription glasses currently? Okay. And when was the last time that you got these prescription contacts? Okay. Have they been giving you any trouble, any irritation? Are they blurry at all? Okay. So what are the symptoms exactly? Okay. Irritated eyes. Alright, Okay. A couple more follow-up questions on that. Does the irritation continue when you take your contacts out? It does, okay. Right. Thank you very much. Is there anything you would like to add on that? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Do you have any medical history of eye problems in your family? Okay. Do your parents wear glasses or contacts? Okay. And just out of interest, at what age about do you know when they started wearing them? No. Okay, no worries. Just curious. That would help out a little bit, but no problem. Okay. And finally, what was the last time that you came in to get your eyes checked? Was it the same time that you got your prescription 1 year ago? Okay. Thank you. Alright, now we will get into a little bit of the exam. So, I've made some notes that I think will be helpful down the line. And yeah, we'll get that irritation checked out towards the end. I'll do a test on your eyes to measure the tear production, and we'll see if your eyes are dry, and if they are, then I will write you a prescription. We'll get you some eye drops. Okay. Alright, but let's get to the exam first. How's your day going so far? Good. We've had a pretty busy day here in the clinic. It's always busy on a Wednesday. Okay. I'm just gonna look in your eye. Pull down the lid a little bit. Okay. Does that sting at all? Okay. Okay. And the other eye. Okay. See a little bit of irritation, redness, a little dry. Okay. Let me just look one more time. This eye. Sorry if that's uncomfortable. Okay, that's good. Thank you for letting me know that. I do see a little bit of irritation, so keep an eye on that. But okay, we're going to get into the actual exam part now. So what I'm going to ask you to do is looking straight at me in the middle of my forehead. I'm going to ask you to tell me which finger I move. Okay, so the movement will be just like this, up and down, and you'll tell me which finger I'm moving. I will move my hands closer and farther away so we can get a variety of distances, so I can see how your eyes are doing. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. And sorry. You can just say left when you see my left finger move, and right when you see my right finger move. It would probably be easier for you to switch, wouldn't it? Okay. So left, right. We'll use your left and rights. Okay. Ready? Right. Okay. Okay. Doing good? Okay. Good. This is much easier. Good. Good. Okay. That was good. I'm going to just make a couple of notes on it for the first one. Okay. That was excellent. Okay, the next one that we're gonna do is I'm just gonna have you tell me when you see my fingers coming into your peripheral vision. I'm gonna do it from the top and from the sides. So just say yes when you see my fingers coming into vision. Again, you're looking right at my forehead. Are you ready? Okay. Good. Yeah. Good. Okay. Okay. Good. Nice. Going to ask you to look at this spot. Can you see that easily? Okay. So I'm just going to ask you to keep your eyes on this spot on the wall. And I'm going to be bringing my finger back. Okay? And I want you to just keep focused on this spot on the wall. Why isn't this working? Okay. Ready? Keep your eyes fixed on that spot on the wall. Fixed. Good. Very close. And then far away. Close. Close. Far away. Now I'm gonna do 2 fingers. Keep your eyes fixed. Okay. Good. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you to follow my finger, near and far. Good. Keep your eye on the finger. Good. You're doing great. And then 2 fingers. Good. Close and far. Close and far. Then 2 fingers. It's a little more difficult. 2 fingers. Good. Okay. How are you feeling? Okay. Well, next we're gonna do something a bit similar. I'm gonna ask you to keep your head very still and just with your eyes follow wherever this finger goes. Okay. Don't move your head. closer. Closer. And good. Okay, now I'm going to dim the lights just a little bit and do some, I'm just gonna look in your eyes and work a little bit with this. So allow me to do that real quick. Now that the lights are a little bit more dim, I'm gonna come around and look in your eye. So, I should probably put my gloves back on for this. Bear with me. Let's just get too carried away. I get to put my gloves on. Now I'm gonna look in your eyes. Okay, just looking to see your pupil dilate. Good. And the other? Okay. Working well. Okay. Good. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna do one exercise I normally don't do, but we're gonna do it today. Just gonna ask you to follow the light with your eyes. Shouldn't be too bright. Follow the light with your eyes. It might come close and far away. Close to far away. Just to see the pupil dilation and it to go back. Gets very small. Gets very small. And then nice. Follow the light. It's not something you would normally say. But in this situation, follow the light. Bit of tracing to see your eye movement. Now it adjusts, again, trying to keep your head steady. Good. And the other way. Okay, that bit was just for my benefit. Okay, how was that? Okay, now we're gonna move on to the eye chart, which is everyone's favorite, of course. We have a digital chart view today. We're getting so technologically savvy here. Okay. And let's see if this will work for me. Yep. looks pretty clear. Okay, so I'm going to hold it approximately 4 feet away from you, up high, and I'm just going to ask you to read off the different lines that I will be pointing to. So, let me fix this real quick. Hold on. There we go. Nope. Wrong one. Okay. Excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. Thank you. Okay. Moving on to the chart. We have this and these. Good. These. Okay. How about these? Okay. And then this line. Okay. This line here. Okay. Before moving on, can you tell me this color? Good. Okay. And this. Very well done. And this one. Excellent. Please tell me the color of the line. Great job. And this line. Do you want to take a crack at the two bottom ones? Okay. This one. And that. Great. Wonderful. That worked quite nicely. Let me just undo any issues that I have created. Okay, so the final thing that I'm going to be doing is just a test to measure your tear production levels. I know you mentioned that your eyes have been rather dry, so we're going to test that out. I'm just going to place these little pieces of paper inside your eyes, and the level to which the water or the tears soaks the paper will then be measured later, and we'll determine whether or not you indeed have really dry eyes. So it's mildly uncomfortable, not too bad. I'm gonna place it in your eyes, and when I say in your eyes, I mean right between your lid. Like, I'm just gonna slip it underneath the bottom lid, so it won't be too bad. It won't cut you, it won't damage your eye, it just will be mildly uncomfortable. Just keep your eye closed over the top of it, and we should do. So I'm gonna place them in. Let me get my gloves once more. Put these down. You gotta watch me with these gloves. I'll forget to put them on. I'm an embarrassment to all doctors. Okay. Are you ready? Awesome. just gonna slip them, and I'm gonna ask you to close your eyes, and they'll be in for about 5 minutes. Okay. There. Alright, they're in. Wonderful. So just keep your eyes closed for about 5 minutes. And I'm just gonna be right here. I'm gonna make a few notes. And then we will see how many tears you have produced. Yada yada, etc., etc. So yeah, just hang tight for a couple minutes. Okay. Trying this. How are you feeling? Okay, just a few more minutes. I'm gonna go run get some cotton balls. I'll be back in just a moment. How are we doing? Okay, well, it's time to take them out. So, okay. Good, there you go. And, alright, let's take a look at these. Just by looking at it, I can tell that they are pretty dry. Not many tears were produced, not as many as you would expect, so nothing for alarm. nothing to be scared about. But I am going to prescribe you some, wait, I lost my train of thought. I'm going to prescribe you some eye drops. I'm going to prescribe you some eye drops. I'm just going to do that here so that you can go, and then I will call it in as soon as you leave, and then it'll probably be ready for pickup late this afternoon around 4. If need be, I can ask them to have it ready sooner, but that sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Is 4 a good time for you to pick it up? Okay, awesome. Okay, so it's gonna be eye drops for redness. This medication is really, really good for your overall health of your eyes. However, it's not just your typical eye drops that you get at the store. So definitely don't let anyone else in your family use it. If they have an irritated eye, they should steer clear from this prescription eye drop and do something more off the shelf. I just have to remind people about that because I think eye drops are all created equal. They are not. So this will be your special eye drop medication that no one else can use. Okay. I'm just gonna sign the bottom. Dr. Ozley. And if you need me, just come on back in and we will help you out. Okay. Here is your prescription. And yeah, so we are done with the exam. Hopefully we helped you out here today. Is there anything else that you need? Any more questions you need to ask or have answered? No. Alright then. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope that I was helpful. Yeah, and just give us a call if you need anything else. Okay. Take care.